But first, we want to go to Waterworks Park with Alex and Jason. And looks like you've been seeing just incredible numbers of bikes already.
It has been incredible. I've never seen this many people up early this morning. We saw a unicycle earlier. Our team did. So they're riding in spirit, Eric. Even though it is early, it is hot and it is humid.
It is very hot and humid. I mean, it's one of those days where you walk outside and instantly you're just going to start sweating. I mean, that's just the way it's going to shake out for you, unless you're not like me. Temperatures this morning, though, low 70s is where we're sitting. We've had those dew points in the low 70s as well, so just thick. And as we head later on into the day here, we're going to see those temperatures back into the middle 90s. A little bit of a breeze too, and it's going to be out of the south today, so a little bit of a crosswind for those riders. But plan on that heat index climbing back up to around 105 to 110. Going to be a sweltering day and a bit difficult of a day, especially with the sun beating down on those riders all day too.
Certainly, and it's hard to get a break from the heat. The desk is wet.
Sopping.
Did you see that?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, water falling from my fingertips. It is that dewy out here this morning, but the heat hasn't stopped anybody from having fun here at Waterworks Park. To set the scene, we're looking at the giant concert stage right now. There is a campground full of tents. It's amazing the transformation that Waterworks Park has been through the last 24 hours.
It really is, and I mean, it's cool to see all the activity, the hustle and bustle of all the riders that are going out. So really cool event.
Yeah, KCCI's Nicole Tam is here in Des Moines to tell us about what she's been able to notice on the route so far this morning.
Jason and Alex, good morning. Well, to tell you how busy traffic here at Waterworks Park, when you're trying to cross over the street, there's just bikes coming and coming and coming. So you really just have to wait a while before you're able to cross the road. As you take a look around me and behind me, you just see dozens of cyclists making their way out of Waterworks Park. They had a fun night here at Waterworks, just enjoying the concerts and also camping at what usually is a calm and quiet park for just people working out or just enjoying the day here. But definitely enjoying those cotton candy skies right now as well with sunrise. And a lot of those bikers actually started pretty early this morning. We saw people exiting this park as early as before 5 o'clock this morning. So a lot of people are already on their way there. We did talk with someone who is originally from Davenport but now lives in Chicago. Take a listen to how his experience in his first RAGBRAI has been.
We start early pretty much every day to try to beat the heat, beat the big crowds, so we can get back to the main campground and just relax. It's challenging. Like I said, I have a great appreciation for my home state of Iowa.
And beating the heat is really the message here for a lot of those early risers getting a head start on this. Those temperatures are soaring throughout the middle of the day. So definitely the cautionary aspect of all of this is just to drink a lot of water and stay hydrated throughout this journey over to Tama, Toledo. We'll be here at Waterworks Park throughout the morning to give you more updates as far as a look at all these riders exiting this park throughout the morning. But for now, we're live in Des Moines. Nicole Tam, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
So plenty of water, also bug spray. We've already gotten bitten this morning.
Oh my gosh, I think they like us. We're making new friends out here today. Not the kind we want, but yes, hopefully everyone got enough sleep last night. I know that can be a little bit of an issue for some people. Again, riders have an 89-mile trek to Tama and Toledo. Hopefully a lot of hoses spraying those riders to keep them cool. They will be working their way through the east side of the city by Pleasant Hill to Altoona, Mitchellville, Colfax, Newton, Kellogg, Grinnell, and ending in Tama, Toledo.
Well, and folks in Tama, Toledo are putting together the finishing touches for their stop at St. Patrick's Catholic Church. Volunteers are preparing food for a community dinner. They're going to be serving up pork loin sandwiches, baked potatoes, green beans, and finishing it off with brownies and ice cream. Oh, that's going to taste good tonight. The very first stop on today's journey is Altoona. It is 14.7 miles from here, so these folks leaving right now, they don't have too far to go from Waterworks Park.
Yeah, it's not too bad, maybe about an hour or so. And I mean, it's not hot yet. It is humid. So they're driving through that wall of water as they go. Residents there, though, have already been preparing for the madness that is RAGBRAI. KCCI's Alyssa Gomez is live in Altoona. Alyssa, how's the energy over there?
Alex, Jason, there are already so many riders coming into Altoona from Des Moines. It's not too hot out here yet. It is humid, but they're also facing some dense fog, as you can see behind me. They've been riding through that all morning. They did say it was a little tricky to get through that, but that's not stopping them from coming to Altoona for breakfast this morning, and they're ready for them. Altoona is prepared to fuel up those riders during their carnival taking place now at the Spring Creek Sports Complex. They have a ton of food vendors serving everything from pancakes to breakfast to burritos, and we already talked to some bikers getting that grub and getting ready for the day.
Today was just an early start, just trying to beat the heat a little bit. It got hot yesterday, so Yeah, really just trying to get early start. We woke up at 3 a.m. and kind of rolling by a little after 4.
And also for those riders here today, there's a physical therapist that you can see if you're having some aches and pains. There's a bike repair section there, and there's also some really cool photo ops if you guys want to come down and take some pictures. Live in Altoona this morning, Alyssa Gomez, KCCI 8 News, Iowa's news leader.
We can see it. You're part of a corn,
Yes.
aren't you? That is a great photo of Alyssa. We love that you're having fun in Altoona. It is fun at Waterworks Park this morning.
Oh, it is. It is. I mean, again, we've dealt with the humidity a little bit, but still, the activity around, the energy around, it's a great day.
And riders are getting ready to go up the road to Altoona this morning, and they could cross paths with some major roads for people. So we always want to give them a heads up for what to prepare for this morning. And then also folks who aren't on RAGBRAI, who have to get to work.
Have to
those
live their
commuters.
lives.
Yeah. Everybody else?
Yeah, so let's get over to Scott Carpenter, who's been tracking really all week and today tracking the RAGBRAI route out of Des Moines right now.
Yeah, Alex and Jason, I've been tasked with keeping track of the people on 4 wheels this week instead of 2. You can see the cyclists here are going across Northeast 56 there as they skirt up University there. So you'll see cyclists come to a stop and then they get cleared to go as cars come to a stop. And that's just the sight you'll see some through Des Moines here until 1 p.m. when our Des Moines road closures are over and RAGBRAI leaves to go east. As far as your commute there, you see kind of that blockage on University. But other than that, the morning commute is shaping up great. No issues or accidents on our roadways. Here's the RAGBRAI route today. They're leaving Waterworks Park, George Flagg Parkway to East Walnut Street to get them out of downtown. And then they're going to run parallel to University, and that's Dean Avenue. You can see that closure here in purple. And then they go up University where you just saw those cars coming to a stop as the cyclists went through. That's happening right here by 65 and University. And then they're going to go around Altoona there, north side of Pleasant Hill, and then skirt around Altoona. Look out for Northeast 27th, Northeast 72nd, Northeast 38th. You will be coming to stops. But like I said, around 1 p.m. today, our Des Moines road closures will come to an end, and traffic will be as back to usual as it can with all the construction that's also going on in town.
Back to usual, we will take it. Thank you, Scott. You keep an eye on those 4 wheels, will
Yes.
I will.
And there's still 2 more days to go for RAGBRAI. After Tama Toledo, bikers will spend the night in Coralville.
Yes, and day 6 is an 80-mile day. So you go today and tomorrow, they're going over 160 miles. Tomorrow will have stops like Chelsea, Marengo, as well as Oxford.
They've got a lot of miles to trek between today and tomorrow. And in eastern Iowa, homeowners in Coralville are preparing their places ahead of tomorrow's overnight stop. A housing committee helps match rider requests with what homeowners can provide. Well, one woman says she can't do RAGBRAI, but she wants to help as much as possible.
I want them to remember Coralville as being just the most hospitable town that they've been to. I wanted to do something for them that I would love for someone to do for me. So we wanted to make it extra special, and I thought, what don't they eat on the road? Steak. So that's what we're making for them.
Oh, Linda, that is talking straight to our hearts. That is
yeah.
incredible, very special. In fact, Linda Worley is hosting 3 teams. That's how many folks are going to be eating steak, along with 30 more riders who will camp on their front lawn. She said hosting riders has been a dream, and she would love to do it again.
Yeah, and the hospitality and kindness really is truly what makes Iowa great.
And so special. So RAGBRAI is a celebration of the people, our landscape, and everything our great state has to offer.
Yeah, and we will be sharing more stories from the RAGBRAI route in just a few minutes. But for now, let's send things back over to Eric in the studio.